guys, today's video is going to be a little review deal on this KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. Yes, it is a balm, and it reminds me, this is what it looks like, it reminds me of the old days when we used to wear those like mousse foundations. This is what it reminded me of, and that's why I had to get it, because I'm like, there's no way that's good. But I'm telling you, this has been my go-to foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation that I've ever tried, and I'm going to show you why. So let's get started. I've already primed my face. I've got the Lume Glotion. I've got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer on, and we are ready to go. But before we start, I want to tell you a little bit about this foundation. This is in the shade Light 024. This is not my shade. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. But where I got this from did not have a lot to choose from, and I knew I wanted to try it. So that's why I got a lighter foundation, or a lighter shade. This has 40 options, 40 shade options. It retails for $42.50 on the Ulta website, and they still do have it in store, you know, whatever in stock. I did not get this from Ulta, okay? I got this from TJ Maxx for $12.99. Yes, you heard that right, $12.99. $13 for this foundation that is currently on Ulta's website for $43. And this is my favorite foundation that I've ever tried. So let's just take a minute for TJ Maxx. This says it is a lightweight full coverage foundation with a hydrating all day wear and a fresh matte finish. All of which are true. You're going to see that because I'm going to show you one side with it, one side without. I have a lot to cover, as in like freckles and like red, acne scars and spots around my mouth, so you can really see how it works. I have tried this with a brush and a blender. I apply it first with a brush and then smooth it out with a blender. I feel like with a sponge, it kind of soaks up a lot of the product, and I don't like that. When I'm wearing a full coverage foundation, I want to have full coverage. I don't want to be able to see anything underneath. So that's why I prefer a brush with it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's zoom you guys in. Hello. Like I said, I've already primed and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is just dab my brush right in here. Let's do this side, so the right side of my face with it, so you can see what it looks like without. That's my mirror, just disregard that. So basically I found that you just want to dab it on, not do that, because this will give you the maximum amount of coverage that you're looking for. And see, when I tell you, like, it goes a long way. I'm going to pick up a little bit more on my forehead. I already did my brows, and I like doing my brows before, but then I don't, because I have to be like extra careful when I do my foundation, and like I'm not the careful type. Okay, blend it up into my hair. Take it a little bit here. Really gonna like push it into my nose, because my nose, like, it's very finicky whether foundations want to look good on it or not. So push it in there. And a little bit on my chin. I went in with a little bit more. Okay. Now you can clearly see it's not my shade, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. It's all going to look good in the end. But look at this coverage. Like, how crazy is this? On this side, let me get right. On this side, you can't see many freckles at all. We're very full coverage. We're very it's all blended in very well. It doesn't look like it's on my skin, like just sitting on top. It looks so good. And you can see all the freckles on this side, all of my redness around my mouth, and even my forehead. Like, see how it's a little bit darker up here? Like, it just blends it all away. So let's go ahead and do the other side. I'll fast forward it just so you can kind of see it without me going slow and boring. and we are fully covered, and it looks amazing. I freaking love this foundation. Everything looks so good. It doesn't look, like I said, like it's sitting on top of my skin. Everything's blended out very well and very easily, and I just can't get over it. I think that it looks very healthy on the skin. It is a matte finish, but you can still see a little bit of shine underneath, so it's not like so matte that it's drying. I love it. Let's see how concealer lays on top of it. This is the Juvia's I Am Magic Concealer in the shade 22. I love this, and it is very light, so that's why I'm using it like underneath my eyes, and it is also very full coverage. So I'm gonna do a little here. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. I'm gonna use all cream products, which obviously I'm going to set with powder, but I want you to see how everything lays on top of this foundation. Let's go ahead and blend out this cream. See how effortless and just beautiful it blends in. Sometimes when you blend products in, they just look like they're just sitting on top of each other, or they kind of take off the product underneath, but this all blends so well. I'm gonna use a sponge for this next part because I feel like the sponge looks better with concealer than a brush. So we're just going to go right in. Again, I gotta be careful around my brows. So annoying. If you have not tried this concealer either, it's literally so good. So is the foundation. She has two foundations, Juvia's Place, the I Am Magic, I believe. These two right here, and they are both equally good. This one is a lot more full coverage and like thicker than this one is. See how well it blends in, and it just looks so good. Effortless. Liquid blush. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I don't know what shade this is. Looks like that. I really wanted to show you how well all cream products lay on this foundation. You are not going to go wrong. And see, it just like the more products you put on, the more coverage you get, and just, it looks flawless. I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges out a little bit. Now we're ready to set the face. I'm going to set it with this Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Translucent. I'm going to do a whole video on this on my TikTok. So if you're interested in seeing a video of that, go to my TikTok, because I'm telling you, literal dream. So I'm going to set my face, I'm going to finish up everything else, and I will be back to show you what it looks like at the very end. You are going to lose your marbles. All right, here is the finished makeup look, or the finished, it's not really a look. Here's the finished foundation. Let me zoom you in just a little bit so you can really see how well this foundation looks. It looks really good on my pores. It doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of my skin, and everything is blended in so well. I really love this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming this. I am getting back into my YouTube slowly but surely. I have a TikTok as well, which I will link down below, so you can find me on there. And yeah, I think that's it. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.